Usualmike Television, your home action figure news, and today on G.I. Joe News we're going to talk about the live stream that was done by Hasbro Pulse on YouTube overnight. There is Emily and Lenny, and they were presenting all the reveals, all in rendered digital form. No real action figures were seen in the show. I believe they couldn't get their hands on a few of them, which made all of them a render. That's my theory. It's because of shipping, they can't get their hands on everything, much like all of us at the moment. Anyway, let's talk about what they revealed. First up in the classified line, we have Tomax, Xamot, and Stalker. Over in my collection, they have released the Stalker, and that green Ranger, he's like proper army green, you know. I was expecting this. They gave us something which is a kind of a bit more modernized version with that scarf and removable beret. But the color scheme on him does look a little bit dark and gritty, but remember they're trying to make it a bit more modern rather than old school. I have seen people edit the picture so you get that kind of image, a brightened up version of him. Since it's only a digital image, we may see a difference when we get the figure in hand. So don't go out there and say it's the worst figure you've ever seen in your life. I reckon, wait till you see it in hand. The two twins, there they ride on the back of my Hiss tank with Cobra Commander. They have shorter hair than they usually did. The old school ones had short hair, but in the show they had kind of that 80s looking flair going. For these guys, Xamot has the scar on the face, Tomax with his raised eyebrow, and they're going to be cool. They didn't mention whether it's going to be a 2-pack or sold individually. Because it is a wave of 3, I'd say they're all individually packed. They are not exclusive, so don't worry about one being Walmart, one being Target. They'll be sold separately, the 3 of them all together. You walk into a shop and go, look at all these Tomaxes. No Xamots to be seen. We'll see how they pack them. Obviously, if there's 6 per case, everyone's going to get 2 of each figure, so it'll be nice and even Stevens, hopefully. And you'll be able to get your twins. And your Stalker. That's the exciting stuff from the classified stuff. Then they moved over to Retro 6-inch. Now, obviously we had Retro in 3 3/4, which is being rested for the time being. Going over to this sort of stuff with rumoured Baroness and Lady J, both of which are going to be retooled because they need a new face and repainted. That way these will be hopefully more easy to get, particularly this one back here, and also closer to the Sunbow cartoon versions. This version here particularly is very hard to get. Seeing that she's going to be on a retro card, I can't wait to see the retro card. That will be exciting. Lady J with a new black hat and nicer decos on the face to make her look pretty. That will be exciting as well. The other 2 retros that were part of that configuration of a wave of retros, at the moment we've got 4. The other 2 right now are Destro, an update on the classic version. This is a good version, but the new one's going to have like a set of eyebrows, a slicker coat of paint, and a few touch-ups like on the belt. So that's something to look forward to if you missed out on this version, which was number 3 in the first wave. And this bad boy. This one, controversial one, because he's been out already, early on. Then, repacked with the Alley Viper and the Bats, and this happened on the shelves. Yes, lots and lots left over. Hopefully now they're going to do one that is more traditional to the cartoon series with the bigger tattoo, the aquamarine colors, the smaller mustache. We don't know what accessories is coming with at the moment, but we can imagine they'll be less sci-fi than the first version. Hopefully this one will tick all the boxes and everyone will want to pick up that version of Gung Ho. Having said that, this isn't a bad figure. I like this figure. So as of now, we know there's going to be 4 retros on cards, and we've got a line of classifieds which is up near the 40s, right? This one is supposed to be the bee's knees. The retro is, what is it? Another version of the same figures, but on card backs. Is one line going to cannibalize the other line? How many retros are they going to make? This is the questions I like to ask them because I don't know where they're going with this. It's great that they got lots of figures, lots of characters, bring them all out, yes, yes, yes. But you don't want stuff that you want on the shelves to not be bought to have other stuff that's on the shelves that will be bought. People will be ignoring one or the other because no one's got an endless supply of money. I just hope they give us more information about the retro line in the upcoming things. What's the deal with it? What's its deal? Oh, the next one I believe is classified, the rumoured Cobra Viper set. Now this one here is going to be exciting because you want Vipers. Oh, now you can have 3. Going to be 3 per pack. So you got 2 of these. I think it's a little differently painted, and there is a officer with a golden helmet. Lovely, lovely. That looks fantastic. Go back and have a look at the old school version here. And the new one is just stellar. Well, obviously it's just a digital render, but I'm looking forward to this. And being a 3-pack, how will it be packed? Because we know about the bigger packs that have got like the character and the animal, such as Crocmaster and Fiona, and Snake Eyes and Timber. So what do you do with 3 figures? Well, you could potentially put them in a box this big, because if we line up Baroness here, and we go 3 figures, there's 1, there's 2, and a little tiny bit of overhang at the end there for 3, slide them up. They all will fit into the box, this size box. Thank you, Baroness. The only trouble is, in my country, these are $45. Some places sell them for $40, some sell them for $42.99. You get the picture. Do it 3 times over. Wowzers, you're over $100 for the 3-pack. Yikes. I still want it for my collection. And lastly, we'll talk about O-rings. And as you know, Retro Collection rested on hold because we're doing O-rings. And I thought, well, there's the 2-pack that we know about, Snake Eyes, Storm Shadow, right? And then I thought they'll bring out a bunch, maybe, I don't know, a couple of ways of 5 each. No. They're all going to be 2-packs, unfortunately. Why are they doing this? Maybe it's better to ship them that way. Maybe you'll get 2 for 1. I don't know. Anyway, Cobra Officer, Cobra Trooper. Just like my old school version here. Let's get him in shot. One will be with the red Cobra logo, the other with the silver or the white on it. That'll be pretty cool to collect, as well as the following one where we've got Duke and Cobra Commander. And Duke, believe it or not, in the render, close up on the face please. Ooh, yeah, looks like somebody's drunk uncle. Anyway, we'll go back to the original O-ring version of Duke, put him up there. How's the face? That face is much better. This figure is from 1982. How can they not get it right after all these years? Maybe it's a digital render. Maybe they'll know this and go back to this drawing board and be like, oh, we'll fix that up, you know, post haste. Hopefully they don't ruin Duke. So that was the 10 reveals, 14 figures in all, 7 singles, 2 doubles, and 1 triple pack. Amazing. In February they're going to do another one of these, so stay tuned for that. We'll talk about that as well. I hope you enjoyed my rundown and my thoughts on what was shown and revealed and talked about. All of the pre-orders will be at a later date, most likely when they actually have images that they can put on Hasbro Pulse, legitimate pictures of action figures, and then they'll say this will be available for pre-order at such and such a date. So that's probably what we're waiting for. Highlights for me, all are classified. The Stalker and the twins, yes. The Baroness single carded, yes. You don't have to do the trouble of getting the whole motorcycle out, even though I love that action figure already. And the Viper with the gold helmet, yes. Wow. Let me know your thoughts down below, what you thought of the reveals. My name is Usualmike. If you'd like to help out the channel, I have a members button. Hit that join button down below, become a member, help out the channel, or you might like to go down to the description and find the Amazon affiliates link. You can buy yourself some Joes down there. It doesn't cost you any more, and a little bit helps out the channel. Or you may like to go over to the Redbubble store and check out the Usualmike merchandise featuring my awesome logos, and thank you for all your support. You can follow me on social media at Usualmike30 on Twitter or Usualmike TV on Instagram. And if you haven't done so already, hit subscribe, tap that little bell for notifications, slap a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. All the best.